I'm Nathan.
I'm Lee.
That was very chilled out, wasn't it?
I'm getting ready for that, man. That was lovely.
Very mellow.
Yes.
Yes. Hey, nice to see you folks. Thanks for joining us again.
Yes.
That's all about the bass. There are various things. If you enjoy the show, there are things to click.
There are.
You can subscribe, click on links, banners. We've done hundreds of shows, so there's plenty more to see.
They'll be up there somewhere, I think.
Lots more content online.
Go and have a look.
Down to business.
Yes.
Today, we've got a little sort of comparison. Shootout. Some people might say shootout. We can call it a shootout. Why not?
Definitely.
We've got two very similarly spec'd amps. This is the Fender Rumble 100, 100 watt, 12-inch eminence speaker. You've got?
I've got an Ampeg Rocket 100 watt with an eminence speaker, 12-inch as well.
So there you go.
It should be a nice little shootout. I mean, it's one of these, like, Rumble, the Fender Rumble range has been around for a long, long time. We've sworn by them for years.
Yeah, we're big fans, right? We like these amps, don't we? They sound very nice.
Yeah.
Very incredibly lightweight.
Yep.
Solidly built, really nice sound.
Yeah, and say super light. You know, these things, it's they will fly away if you don't hold on to them hard enough.
Yeah.
And then just recently, this last year or so, Ampeg have joined the game of the lightweight combo sort of bass amp. So
reasonably priced.
Too right, yeah, and say don't let the name fool you. Yeah, this is pretty reasonably priced as well. So and very, very similar specs. So it's really just put them side by side, see what we think, see what you guys think.
Yeah.
And see if you can learn something new today.
Absolutely.
We hopefully will.
Yeah. Where do you want to start?
Should we start with you, mate? Start with the Rumble?
Yeah. Should we have a look, go through and see what it does tonally?
Yes. I'll put this little beauty down.
Come on, then you do that.
And come over yonder.
Ooh. Come and join me.
Come here. Oh, yeah. That's it. Okay, so just to take you through what we've got on the top. We've got input first. I don't know if you can see this, but input here, you've got gain, some tone control switches. So you've got a bright, a contour, and a vintage switch that you can use just to tweak the sound a little bit. You have your overdrive section or channel that we'll get onto as well, a bit of gain, EQ section, 4-band EQ, and your master volume. And just to tell you what's on the back, you have an effects loop, send and return, auxiliary in, phones, and a foot switch, which is for the overdrive section if you wanted to get one of those additionally. So yeah, that's what we've got.
Cool.
Shall we show the lovely people what it sounds like?
Why not? Indeed.
Go on then.
But this is just a regular passive jazz bass, US jazz bass.
Yep.
So you know what you're listening to.
Absolutely.
Right. What are you going to have a fiddle with? Just generally have a little noodle about with the sounds?
I'll leave the overdrive till last. I'll play around with the EQ first, and then I'll show you what some of these switches do for the general scoping of the EQ as well.
Oh yeah, cool.
And then I'll kick in the gain at the end.
All right. Let's go then, shall we?
Let's do it. it.
So, well, that does an awful lot, doesn't it?
Lovely. It does. I'm not too sure if you guys can see this here, but I'll just talk you through what I was doing. I was just playing around with the 4-band EQ and these switching here along with that as well at the same time. So just heard me playing with the dials first, and then I was going through the switches, engage the drive, and then put the switches back on. That last tone we were playing with was with the contour in, bright switch on, all the mids scooped out, and just basically like a big smiley face as an EQ with a bit of dirt. That sounded great with the pick as well. That's like...
all very musical, isn't it? You
Yeah.
know, it's all, none of it sounded like horrible.
No.
None of it was harsh or anything. It all felt very nice to sort of play along with.
Yeah.
While you were sort of twiddling them out there.
Yeah, nice.
And just so you know, so we got both amps set up the same. We've got Beat the 52 mics on the front, so you can hear what the cabinet sounds like. We've also got them DI'd at the back.
Yeah.
Just straight out the sort of preamp. So, you know, whatever you're listening to, it'll come up on the screen.
Yeah.
And say, you know, whether it's the mic or the DI or both.
Good shout.
Just give you an idea there. Cool. Well, that's
Beautiful.
great.
Okay.
Shall we have a listen to yours?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so we've got a similar sort of idea here.
Yeah.
We've got a master vol. We've got 3-band EQ on this one.
Oh yeah, good shout.
We've got the ultra low and the ultra high, which is very sort of Ampeg-y.
Yes.
Obviously a bass boost and a treble boost. And we've got their overdrive channel,
Yep.
the SGT, Super Grit Technology.
Not just normal grit.
No, it's Super Grit. I love a bit of Super Grit. All right. Again, spec-wise, this is almost, but it is identical.
It's amazing,
to this amp. It's got all the same stuff on it. It's got the foot switch. It's got DI out. They've both got ground lifts.
Yep.
It's got headphone socket for silent sort of practicing. Aux in for your MP3 player.
Yeah.
Do people still have MP3s? I don't know. It's probably something else now. Right.
That's it.
So, go on, man.
Love it.
Have a play.
Okie dokie.
And I'll whittle about with this, and then we'll see what we think. Yeah.
Okay.
Whoa.
Okay.
I tell you what, man. That's very nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Again, all very
huge.
musical.
Yeah.
Nothing harsh or unpleasant there.
No.
Beat the EQ is really doing it. It's kicked
Yeah.
out lots of bottom end, I'm noticing this.
It does indeed. It does indeed, yeah. And those are classic, and like you said, these are ultra low and the ultra high are a main
That's a
feature.
classic Ampeg preamp feature, isn't it?
Definitely, and you can really feel it as soon as you engage either one. Actually, you can really feel the brightness on it as well. But
Yeah.
Doesn't take away from the low end at the same time. Will boost either signal. So
Cool.
love it.
Very nice. Very nice.
Good. Okay. Well, we've got another little music man here with us, so we've got an active bass just so you can hear it as well. So
That's a good idea.
shall
do
we
that?
swap over? Yeah, let's do that.
Cool. So
Basically,
let's just get on
Let's
with
just do it. Yeah.
Let's do it, man. You ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, it's a 5-string as well, by the way. So we're
Oh,
going to have
yeah.
a little bit more at bottom end. I say, it's good, isn't it?
Oh, it's so good.
It's very good.
Yeah,
You can't argue with that.
You can't do anything wrong. Like literally, I'm just moving everything. It just all sounds nice.
Yeah.
That's a very basic way of saying yeah. I mean, even between the overdrive, just having it like just a little bit of grunt, just teeny bit of like dirt coming through. To midsection, to just even full on. I thought I was going to go really mental, but it just smoothed it out and say just a little bit off the top end. Oh, that was great overdrive sound.
And it's funny, as a player, you can, without even thinking about it, you know that it sounds good because there's no point do you go, this is hard, this is a struggle.
It's not a sound that you don't want to try and play a note to, sort of thing. Yeah.
It's just all good, you know.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
Like it.
But we knew that anyway, right?
I mean, this is it. They've always been great. It's just seeing someone like a new kids on the block kind of. Well, these guys have been around for a little while,
of course.
But as a new model of their range. I mean, again, even with this, it does what it says on the tin with the ultra high, ultra low. It still has that SVT sort of heritage in the background for me. Like I know it's not tube technology, melting your face, but you still get that tone and characteristic of a valve being driven.
Sure, it's got their characteristic sound, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Well, without further ado,
yes, let's do it.
Let's hear that characteristic sound right now.
Yeah,
Go
okay.
on, mate. Go on, mate.
I've got everything flat on the EQ here. We are just using. We're back pickup. We just kept it on that setting, by the way, for this. We just kept it all
flat and normal.
Yeah,
and all that.
Normal StingRay sound. Okay.
Brilliant. Oh, man. Whoa.
Well, that makes it
That
a very difficult choice.
sounds amazing.
Yeah. Oh, it's something, I know, okay, different bass, different pickup sound and everything, but that extra bit of clunky trebliness that comes through from that Music Man sound, I don't know, it's like a match made in heaven with this thing.
At this point, I just want to say, because very often with bass amps, they've always got two inputs, and one is a slightly lower, it's like a reduced level input.
Yeah.
And very often on amps, it'll say, you know, active on the one with the lower volume, passive on the one that hasn't got any sort of reduction in the gain. Do you know what? In all my years, I've never ever put it in the lower gain one.
Right.
Because you just stick your active bass in the non, because you see how much more gain I could get out of that.
Yeah, I saw it when we flipped over.
Yeah, you stick over, but still when it's, look, I'll just quickly, we'll show you. So clean, nice and clean.
On the 0 dB input.
Yeah. Cleans a whistle. Right, it's not overdriving or anything like that.
No.
So, you know, these are only suggestions, right? I think people should just experiment and do whatever they want. But in all my years, I've never ever put it in the lower gain.
Yeah.
Because there's just no need.
And well, if you are one to use that dirt section as well, like there was clear comparison straight, you know, night and day. As soon as you flip that over, you've got loads more.
Yes, absolutely. Because really, all you're doing here, it's like you're turning your bass down.
Yeah, you're dropping gain, you're taking gain away before you've even started.
You are, and you're not going to get as much overdrive out of here.
Yeah.
So you know, it's just a suggestion, folks. You know, don't be swayed by this. Even if it says active, just do whatever you feel. You know, it's only a suggestion.
That's it.
IMHO.
That's what we're here for.
Well, isn't it really? Years of experience, mate. Years. Well, I thought that sounded absolutely amazing.
That's great, man. It's great.
But I think this sounds amazing too. So
yeah,
it's this sounds different.
Yeah, you know, it does. It does.
This sounds Ampeggy. Funny that.
Yeah, yeah. But getting that sound in a, say, solid state combo with a 112-inch speaker and that much resonance and presence and low end still, it's like it's filling this room and it sounds
slightly
huge.
larger cabinet on this one.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
I don't know how much difference that's going to make. They're about the same depth.
Absolutely.
Ampeg, of course, have only ever made bass amps as far as I know.
As far as I know, yeah. A random guitar in the 60s, wasn't there, as well, possibly?
I don't know.
Yeah, and guitar amps as well, did they? All right.
Did they?
Oh,
they are known primarily for making bass amps.
The SVT Classic
Whereas,
is
of course,
the one.
Fender are more famous for guitar amps, but of course they've made bass amps down through the years too.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, really, it's going to be up to whatever you think, down to. Yeah, and what, you know, whatever you think sounds better, right?
Exactly, what catches you sonically, you know, like, we could say what our favourite is right now are these, but it's not going to make any difference.
There's one more thing that might influence you, which is the price. This one?
309,
okay.
So it's about 310, this one 365. So
about
like
£54 pounds difference.
That's it.
I've been helping my kids with their maths. So
nice, I like it.
I'm just trying to get my mental arithmetic, which has never been the best. So yeah, it's about 50, just over 50 quid difference.
There's not much in it, really, is it?
No, not really.
Really is just and say you can't get lost on spec. Same thing, same controls, same inputs, same everything. It's just going to be sonically what sounds better to you, and, you know, really. So
on a personal thing, if you had to go out and do a gig tonight, what are you going to take?
This.
Are you?
Yeah. And if I could take this with me as well, I'd take this. These two together are just this sound. You know, like when you get a nice pairing of things, just in this room. I
like a nice pair.
Yeah, too right. Don't we all? So yeah, I would say I'll go Ampeg. For me,
okay.
Nothing against the Rumble, but I just love that extra bit of Ampegginess that comes through on this. So.
Well, just to play devil's advocate, I'd have the jam and this. So there!
Sorted.
There you go.
Argue amongst yourselves.
Yeah, we like to sit on the fence on this show. Oh, yes. No, they're both great. I think they're both great amps.
Yeah.
Really diddy, tiny, small, lightweight. I mean, that's nothing. That's
I know.
Pick that up, man.
I know.
It's crazy.
It's like...
No, it's a joke. How light that
is. It really is silly. Look at this.
Is that the same?
Yeah.
Fender's lighter. The
Yeah?
Fender is lighter.
Okay.
A little bit.
Teeny bit
No,
lighter.
actually quite a bit, actually, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah. So that might be a factor. I don't know. If you
Yeah.
want something really light, go with the Fender. But ultimately, I guess it's down to what you like the sound of, you know. So,
Yeah. And so Fender's been around, these have been on the block for a little while, so it's nice to see a bit of competition in this sort of range for them as well, isn't it?
there you
So
go. Very good point.
Give them a bit of run for their money.
So there you go. The upshot of that is we've come to no conclusions at all.
No! Yeah, thanks for
We've
wasting your time with us.
showed you what they sound like, which
Yeah.
is what we're here for, right?
That's it. Yeah.
And you can make up your own mind. Come on, people. Not sheeple.
No! Tell us what you think. That's what's most important.
Good idea. In the comments below, let us know what you think.
Lovely.
Unless it's rude stuff about me and him, in which case you can keep it yourself.
Oh no, keep it coming, it's fine.
Oh yeah?
Oh,
Do you
I
like it? A bit of
that.
abuse?
Oh, I love it.
A bit of trolling?
Abuse me. Come on.
Abuse
Bring your
him
worst.
then. Not me. Him. Abuse him. He loves it apparently. So there you go. Fender Rumble, Ampeg Rocket.
Yeah.
Lovely, very nice.
Thank you. Well
pays
done,
your money,
boys.
it takes your choice. Buy one of these. Or alternatively something else.
Yes. Thanks for joining us. And
Thanks
we
very
hope-
much. It's been all about the bass. I've been Nathan.
I've been Lee.
As always, we'll see you next time.
Ta-ta.
Bye folks.
Bye bye.